This animal is related to an armadillo. Is this for real? This is not for real. Even though they share many interesting physical characteristics, pangolins and armadillos are unrelated. The armadillo lives in the southern United States, as well as in Central and South America, while the pangolin lives in Africa and Asia. This animal is a terrible climber and has to stay on the ground. Is this for real? This is not for real. Genets feel right at home in trees and climb very well, thank you. The bush baby is diurnal. It sleeps at night and looks for food during the day. Is this for real? This is not for real. The bush baby is actually nocturnal, which means that it's active at night but sleeps during the day. Sounds a lot like my older brother. This small primate makes eerie, childlike screams. Is this for real? This is for real. The adorable-looking bush baby makes a very unadorable sound. Its screams combined with its cute appearance may have helped give this creature its name. Moths are most closely related to which of the following? Wasps, butterflies, dragonflies, horseflies. Moths belong to the same order as butterflies. This unfortunate insect is called a hawk moth. Hawk moths are special because they eat large birds, they have beaks, they eat other moths, they are one of the fastest flying insects. Hawk moths are one of the fastest flying insects. Some species can fly up to 30 miles per hour. Fast, but not fast enough to avoid this owl's clutches. All African elephants can grow tusks. Is this for real? This is for real. Male and female African elephants grow prominent tusks, but it's usually only the male Asian elephants that grow visible tusks. Elephant tusks are the main source of ivory. Because of the demand for this commodity, elephant populations have dropped to dangerously low levels. How many years can these animals live? 25 years, 40 years, 70 years, 100 years. Some elephants live to the ripe old age of about 70 years. The palm civet is arboreal, which means it lives in the grasslands, it flies, it lives in the trees, it lives in the sea. When an animal is arboreal, it lives in the trees. When I play golf, I live in the trees, but that's another story. This animal has a prehensile tongue to help it feed. What does prehensile mean? Used for grasping, used as a weapon, used for communication, used for playing. The okapi's prehensile tongue is used for grasping. It uses its tongue to grab onto leafy branches. What sense do birds of prey rely on most for hunting? Sight is the most useful sense when birds like this crowned eagle are on the hunt. How did you do? Right or wrong? How many claws does an eagle have on each foot? 2, 5, 4, 3. Birds of prey, like this crowned eagle, have 4 claws, 3 at the front and 1 at the back, which is useful for catching prey. What is another word for a bird of prey, beginning with the letter R? Think Jurassic Park or the Canadian NBA team. Birds of prey, like this crowned eagle, are also known as raptors. Right or wrong? How did you do? When marine iguanas get hungry, they like to eat sharks, plankton, jellyfish, algae. Nothing says good eating like a rock covered in algae. If you're a marine iguana, that is. What is a group of these birds called? Galapagos penguins get together to form colonies when they come ashore. Did you get it right or wrong? The only penguin species that does not form large, crowded colonies is the yellow-eyed penguin. To help them swim, the wings of these birds have evolved to become more like tails, legs, necks, flippers. Penguins' flippers have evolved to help propel the birds forward underwater. What is the main use for these birds' throat pouches? Pelicans use their throat pouches for fishing. It makes a great tool for scooping up fish from below the surface. Did you get it right or wrong? What do pelicans eat? Plankton, seaweed, other birds, fish. Pelicans are fish eaters. Does this animal live in fresh water or salt water? Unlike some crocodiles, alligators can only tolerate salt water for short periods of time. They prefer rivers, lakes, or swamps, which are all considered to be fresh water. Right or wrong? How did you do? How many cubs are in an average leopard's litter? 1, 2 to 3, 6 to 9, 15 to 25. Leopard moms commonly have 2 or 3 cubs. This animal inhabits what kind of terrain? Mountain foothills and forests, tropical jungles, desert oases, Arctic ice flows. Snow leopards live in rocky mountain foothills and conifer forests. The male anaconda is bigger than the female. Is this for real? This is not for real. The females are typically larger. These animals are primates, rodents, deers, carnivores. Capybaras are rodents, so they're related to mice, rabbits, and squirrels. A rodent's teeth grow throughout its life. Is this for real? This is for real. Rodents like these capybaras are always wearing down their teeth, so they need them to keep growing. This bird primarily uses eyesight to find its food. Is this for real? This is not for real. The scarlet ibis, like other ibises, uses its long, slightly curved beak to find food in mud and water by touch. What kind of animal is this? Ibex? Oryx? Onyx? Muskox? This is an Arabian oryx. The Arabian oryx is related to which of the following? Lion, bear, jellyfish, cow. The Arabian oryx is a bovid, just like cows are. All bovids have cloven hooves, a four-chambered stomach, and unbranching horns. These animals can withstand temperatures lower than -50 degrees Fahrenheit. Is this for real? This is for real. Arctic foxes are equipped to handle long exposure to temperatures far lower than humans could deal with, especially without a scarf and gloves. These animals used to live throughout the Northern Hemisphere. Is this for real? This is for real. People have hunted gray wolves so much, however, that they are found in far fewer areas now. This animal is a leopard. Is this for real? This is for real. Although people call them black panthers, these animals are just leopards whose fur contains large amounts of melanin, a dark pigment. The cubs of this animal can be born in the same litter as leopards with regular spotted coloring. Is this for real? This is for real. What is the name of the 1960s and 1970s activist group that was named after this animal? The Black Panther Party was founded in 1966 during the Civil Rights Movement.
Right or wrong? How did you do?
Long a symbol of the Wild West, these animals are also a symbol for which NFL team? The Buffalo Bills.
Did you get it right or wrong?
The Bills are the only team to appear in the Super Bowl 4 straight times. Unfortunately, they lost all of them. Cheetahs have a lifespan similar to that of humans. Is this for real? This is not for real. Cheetahs typically live only about 10 years in the wild. These birds can fly underwater. Is this for real? This is for real. Puffins are exceptional divers and use their wings to propel themselves underwater, making it look as if they are flying. The puffin's beak is specialized to hold many fish at one time, by some accounts as many as 62. And my mom's always telling me not to put too much food in my mouth. A sea anemone provides safety for its resident clownfish. Is this for real? This is for real. The anemone protects the clownfish from predators. It's unclear, though, how the anemone benefits from its relationship with clownfish. This predatory bird only sees in black and white. Is this for real? This is not for real. The bald eagle, like all birds, has color vision. This is the only eagle unique to North America. Is this for real? This is for real. The bald eagle is the only eagle unique to North America. How many stages are there in this insect's life cycle? Butterflies go through 4 stages: egg, larva, pupa, and adult. How did you do? These animals are frugivorous. What is a frugivorous animal? A selfish creature, a fruit-eating creature, a hairy creature, a creature that cannot hear. A frugivorous creature is a fruit eater. Orangutans survive mostly on fruit. These insects cannot see the color black. Is this for real? This is not for real. Honeybees actually cannot see the color red. Red objects appear black to a bee. What beneficial service do bees provide for the plants they visit? Bees pollinate the plants they visit. Did you get it right or wrong? What kind of animal is this? Bilby, possum, mouse, rabbit. This is a bilby, and it's found only in Western and Central Australia. This animal has partially replaced the rabbit as the symbol of Easter in Australia. Is this for real? This is for real. In order to raise public awareness of its endangerment, many Australians have adopted the bilby, a small marsupial, as their Easter symbol. Both male and female caribou grow horns. Is this for real? This is for real, and it makes caribou unique in the deer family.